Over $102,000 for a 2025 Genesis G90. Think about that, over $102,000. And this vehicle has been on the lot over 240 days and they still can't sell it, and they're well below MSRP. But go look at the used market on these G90s. They sell for 50, 60 grand with barely any miles, 2023s. We're here at a Genesis Hyundai dealership, and of course, you're gonna see vehicles over 100 grand, and you're going to see a lot of vehicles. They have overflow lot after overflow lot of completely new vehicles. They have so many new vehicles they don't know what to do with. They're probably to the point where they're going to have to decline allocations from Hyundai or Genesis because they can't accept any more inventory. I mean, look at this, 79,000 2025 G80. Yeah, not cheap at all, man, not cheap. And some people love this brand. I'm so surprised. I mean, they come after me. They're like, this G90 is well worth 100 grand. They say it's well worth it. Well, the market says it's not, because any G90 you can get under MSRP. And go look at the used market. They're so cheap compared to these new ones. It's crazy. I mean, think about that, 102 grand. They might be nice, but are they worth, that kind of money? That kind of money. And there used to be an addendum sticker here with another $5,000 of add-ons. So think about that. Someone would have paid over $5,000, but they removed that finally, but it's probably because they have so much inventory. What other option does this dealership have but to remove addendum stickers? But again, they used to have $5,000 of add-ons and they took that off. So think about that. A dealership never wants to do that. They don't want to take addendums off. Look at that, 55,000, 2026. At least we're seeing some 26s. G70. It's a lot of money, but at least they still offer some sedans. But I mean, you're gonna see crazy prices, especially over here at the Genesis side. Let's see here, 66,000, basically 67, 2025 G70. Let's see what else we got. We should have some more affordable vehicles, because I mean, the average new car nowadays is 50 grand. That's just the average new car. So you're gonna see them well over that now, obviously. No matter where you go, Ford, Hyundai, Genesis, Chevy, you will see $100,000 vehicles. So it's pretty crazy. Let's look at this one, see what we're working with. Let's see. Okay, $48,000. Not cheap at all, but a 318 mile range. Yeah, is an Ioniq 5. Not cheap at all, not cheap. But hey, at least it's better than some of the other EV Rangers we've seen, but still only 300 miles. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a few. This one looks like, I guess, the inline, supposed to be the sporty edition. And I'm about to show you all the inventory they have. It keeps going around. Yeah, 2025 Elantra, let's see, 35 grand. It's a lot of money, man. It's a lot of money. But yeah, their inventory just keeps going back and back and back. Like, they have so much they don't know what to do with. This is a big problem with a lot of dealers. And here's the Palisade. People were going crazy over these things, paying over MSRP a few years ago. Now you're well below under MSRP. 57,000, 2025 Palisade. Man, 60 grand. I did not know. They made these, they got real expensive real quick. And Hyundai, they're going a lot of EV, a lot of EV here. But as you see, this lot, it goes back farther and farther. And there's so many new cars, they have to get overflow lots. I've shown you before on the channel, multiple overflow lots to put their overflow vehicles, because they have so many of them. What other option do they have but to literally put them in storage, basically, and let them sit? Let's see here, 56,000, 2025 Palisade. And on their website, it still shows a lot of 2024s, and we see it over at their overflow lot. We come across 24s that have been sitting. So this dealership has 2026s at the same time as 2024s in their inventory. So here we go, Tucson, and $33,000. So not cheap, but a lot of people buy these things, but there's just a lot of competition. There is RAV4, there's a lot of options, but the problem is you're not gonna find a whole line of RAV4s like you would here. There's so much inventory here, they don't know what to do with half of this stuff except discount, discount, discount. And that's the main thing about this video, is I'm here to explain dealerships are not in the place to do any sort of market adjustments, any sort of add-ons. You better get it below MSRP. This dealer used to charge over MSRP. I made video after video exposing that, and eventually they got rid of it. People are learning. The market is changing right now. They are not paying over MSRP, and you need to know that. Let's see here. 39,000, 2025 electric. Is it a Kona? Not cheap at all, man. Not cheap at all. Probably been here quite some time because I was surprised. A lot of these vehicles here, 200, 150, 150. So a lot of these cars have been sitting. They have some old inventory, and even that G90 over 250 days or 240 days. So not a good situation. And would you spend over $100,000 on a Genesis, man? Over 100 grand. Think about that. That is insane how much money. I mean, it doesn't even make sense. $102,000, but you can pick them up used for pennies on the dollar. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.